This one was hard for me to answer, and mainly because most people don't know what's going on in my life right now. Um, but I'll let you guys in on a little bit. You see, a friend of mine, one of my best friends, she's going through stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Her family medically cannot take care of her for their own medical conditions, so she is staying with me. I was not going to allow my friend to go through what possibly could be the end of her life in amongst strangers. So I brought her into my house with a 24-hour nurse, home care. So it was hard for me to really look at this question when I saw it 2 days ago. But let me answer it. If you would entertain one more question for me, please, sir, what is your opinion that happens to us when we die, and why do we die? Well, first thing is, I don't believe in death. I don't believe that death is the actual real thing. It cannot be a real thing. We've always existed and we always will exist. The complexity of our consciousness just transmute from one dimensional plane to the next dimensional plane. We are too complex to come back, if you believe in reincarnation, as a worm or a flower or some animal that doesn't have the complexity that we have. Our bodies, does it just becomes part of the earth and the grass and all that kind of stuff, Circle of Life, Lion King? Sure. That's just the body. What I'm talking about is what most people would call the soul, and that's the complexity of our consciousness. It is too complex. But in that complexity, in our subconscious mind, the part of your brain that you have thoughts that you're afraid to tell other people, that you keep secret to yourself, and hell, sometimes it even scares yourself. In that portion of your brain, that's where you will go. That's what will happen to your consciousness. If you believe that your consciousness will disband and become part of the next generations of soul, and maybe that's why people remember past lives, then so be it. If you believe that you will go to hell, even though you may not believe in hell in the front part of your brain, the conscious part of your brain, but that back part of your brain, you believe in a hell, you think that you deserve some level of punishment because you are existing in fear, then that's where you're going to go. Many people who are the most religious, most spiritual will actually go to torment because that's what they truly believe they deserve. Because that's what you've been indoctrinated to believe, that you deserve punishment for your existence here. I've conditioned myself and my brain and my thoughts to rise at a higher frequency to know that I choose what happens to me after death. And I believe that we have to go through these processes in order for us to elevate our consciousness to the higher plane so we can make the return trip back to the all. Because we are the mental projections of the all just in the physical form. We come from the all, we are part of the all, we will go back to being the all. Universal law shows this in the matter plane. So the law of correspondence, there is absolutely no difference in the spiritual plane. So that's why I believe what happens when we die and why we die. But there's no death.